Hey friends, I didn't think I would be doing a Gaga again this soon, but after someone commented on my last one saying that she had a new video and it's directed by Tim Burton, I kind of had to see what that looked like, because I feel like both those people have very strong senses of self when it comes to their art. Well, one does and one at least used to, sorry. So I want to see kind of what vision wins out, or if they're able to work together. I just need to know what it looks like. My opinions on Tim Burton. I think this song is related to Wednesday in some ways. I've never seen Wednesday. I don't know anything about it. I mean, I know what it is, but like I've never seen it. And I hear it's really great, so that's cool. I have liked Tim Burton movies in the past. I also think that he doesn't make as much good stuff anymore. And I don't just mean like stuff I don't like, I just mean things that seem very bereft of creativity. That's mean. No, never mind. That was really mean to say. I'm sorry. I don't mean that. I kind of mean that, but I don't mean that. I'm sorry. I feel like some of the magic is a little bit lost. Not to say it can't come back. That's just my opinion. But in the past, like I think he's made some great films, all kinds of films, which I think is very cool. I feel like he gets kind of pigeonholed into people thinking of his stuff as like Edward Scissorhands, which I think is maybe his best film when it comes to like his style. The best execution of it's probably Edward Scissorhands, or things like Nightmare Before Christmas, which he did not direct. I have to remind people of that a lot. He did not direct that. Henry Selick directed that. Put respect on Henry Selick's name. He's amazing. Things like that. I feel like he gets pigeonholed in that, but like he also made Batman. He also made Mars Attacks, which like I don't love Mars Attacks, but I feel like that movie is a love letter to a certain kind of film. I feel like he made exactly what he wanted to, and I respect that movie. My favorite of his films is Ed Wood. I love Ed Wood. It's my favorite film of his. My favorite film of Johnny Depp's. I think that movie is such a beautiful send off to Ed Wood in general and just bad films. I think it's so sweet. I really, really adore that movie. I think it has a lot of heart for being about a man who made some of the worst films ever. I think that's beautiful. So anyway, all this to say, let's see what the video looks like. It's a bit of rambling there, but come on. Film nerd, I could not sit here and talk about the Tim Burton of it all. No, I haven't seen Beetlejuice. I don't know how that was, but I think it was his last film. I want to say, when I'm thinking of current Tim Burton, I guess I'm thinking of like Dumbo. I'm thinking of his Disney era. Dumbo, Alice in Wonderland, which I hate, but I also don't love Alice in Wonderland to begin with, so I am not the target audience. But I did hate his version for so many reasons. And like Frankenweenie, that wasn't good. I feel like in that movie, I think the problem he's run into is, if you want to make a main character who's weird, but you make everyone else also weird. If everyone's weird, nobody's weird. See? I'm rambling. I could rant about Tim Burton for a while. Let me just focus on this. Lady Gaga. The Dead Dance. Like the name. Okay, so this is very, oh shoot, what's the name of that place? Sochi, something. The Island of the Dolls in Mexico City. That's what it looks like. I don't know if it's, I would assume they wouldn't shoot there. Can people shoot there? I mean, I know ghost hunting shows do. My BuzzFeed Unsolved boys did. I guess you could if you didn't stay there after dark, because as I saw in that episode, and why I can't really rewatch that segment of that episode, when the sun goes down, the spiders descend upon Doll Spider Island, and that's a no for me. Oh god, that is truly hell. But maybe it can be. Yeah, this is clearly meant to, I assume, meant to look like Doll Island, which is a island in Mexico City, which has a name, and I can't remember what it was, but they call it Doll Island. Where, oh god, there was some ghost story, silly thing. I'm not a believer in ghosts, so apologies. For BuzzFeed Unsolved fans, I'm a Shaniac. But it was like something about a little girl spirit, and like, I can't remember if it's like her father or just a guy felt to appease the spirits. They had to like put a bunch of dolls there. The original doll is still there. It's in like a little case. He's passed away by now. And there's like I think there's like a Mickey Mouse, all kinds of weird little plushies on there too. Interesting. Is that effect? I love that for that to be makeup on her face. It's probably not, but it looks cool. Really filmed there, or they're really trying to make it look just like it, because I remember that little hut. Huh? Fuck me. Yeah, guess maybe they are. Watch out. Check your outfits for spiders when you leave. Okay, that's a cool place to film a video.
Like the words of a song, I hear you call. Like a thief in my head, you criminal. You stole my thoughts before I dreamed them, and you killed my queen with just one pawn. This goodbye is no surprise. This goodbye won't make me cry. Can I keep on dancing until I'm dead? Dancing until I'm dead. I'm dancing until I'm dead. Yeah, I'll keep on dancing until I'm dead. I'm dancing until
I like the kind of 80s vibe it's going for here with the synth. It's different than other Lady Gaga music I've heard. As I've said before, if this is your first Lady Gaga reaction of mine, I think she's an amazing artist. It's not usually my kind of taste in music. I love her music videos. I can get behind listening to this. I do think it's cool the way that when she was up against the wall there before she kind of popped to life, she looked like she was about the size of the dolls around her to a degree. They obviously like had they probably just had like very large dolls around her. And then when she's kind of popped off and she's moving, she's now the size of a person. So it's like she's become real, which is cool. And we're seeing the little dolls moving around, which I wish had a bit more. Well, I guess they do. I wish we were going for more of a stop motion look. I wish it was a little bit more, because of the way she's moving, especially. She's kind of like shaking, kind of like it's difficult to move. And then as she's now dancing during the chorus, it's a little more fluid, like she's kind of becoming more human as she's going. I wish that we had the more kind of janky movements from the dolls, like a proper stop motion vibe. Something like the Quay Brothers Street of Crocodiles. Some really cool doll stuff in there. Really great short. You should look it up. It's fantastic. There's a lot of like doll heads in that one. It's really cool. And if you've ever seen the movie Mirror Mask, there's a segment in there. The Close to You sequence is a reference to I can't speak to Street of Crocodiles. The sequence with the little strange music boxes. Anyway. But I also like the chorus, the dance until I'm dead, just makes me think of the dancing plague in France. The idea of the mass hysteria that led to a bunch of people in France dancing until they died is an interesting phenomenon. Cause when you killed me inside, that's when I came alive. Yeah, the music's gonna bring me back from death. Definitely has Tim Burton hair. You know what I mean? She's got Helena Bonham Carter hair in this. I wish the dolls... A doll is scary. A doll randomly on an island is scary. A decrepit doll is scary. I wish that... I don't know. the sort of filter face spooky thing, it's not working for me so much. I wish that they were just kind of, their heads were moving a little bit. Less is more sometimes with things like dolls. That would have been cooler if it was just straight up stop motion. Granted, I'm a big fan, so maybe I'm biased on this. I thought the smile, it looks kind of corny. Nothing wrong with it, just kind of corny.
You've created a creature of the night.
Love the masks.
Now I'm haunting your hair, your soul, your eyes. This goodbye is no surprise. This goodbye won't make me cry. Can I keep on dancing until I'm dead? Dancing until I'm dead. Dancing until I'm dead. Yeah, I'll keep on dancing until I'm dead. Dancing until I'm dead. 'Cause when you killed me inside, that's when I came alive. Yeah, the music's gonna bring me back from dead. Dancing until I'm dead. Dancing until I'm dead.
That's kind of fun.
Do the dead dance. Do the dead.
Yeah, I like the dolls all kind of rocking out at the party. That's kind of fun. Just kind of on strings and wiggling. I like that. That's fun. Everyone's having a good time.
Dance. Do the dead dance. Do the dead dance. But I'm all over the dance floor and I'm dancing until I'm dead. Yeah, I'll keep on dancing until I'm dead. Dancing until I'm dead. 'Cause when you killed me inside, that's when I came alive. Yeah, the music's gonna.
I like that line. When you kill me inside is when I came alive. When I was, when I was dead to your BS, that's when I could finally be my own self. I like that line.
When you killed me inside, that's when I came alive. Yeah, the music's gonna bring me back from death. Dancing until I'm dead. Dancing until I'm
Okay. I don't know if I'm about to say, I don't know if the take I'm about to have is hot or not. So, I don't know. Frankly, song-wise, that might be my favorite so far, just because I can see myself listening to that. I think it's a fun little throwback. It goes with the dance vibes, it's giving me a little bit of Thriller, it's fun. As far as a video of Gaga's, I was a little disappointed, only because there's just always, it's hard. Like, it's at this point, like, she has such a high standard of some of the really cool stuff she does that was a lot of just like, it was fun. Clearly, like, it looked like they had a lot of fun. I also don't know if this is tied into like something related to Wednesday. I don't know if that dance is related, because I know like the first season of Wednesday had a specific dance. I don't know if this one does. I got nothing. But it felt like in this one they were really just kind of letting the setting do a lot of the work. Or letting the setting do most of the work, and then just her dancing in it. It's fun, works with the song. But I was kind of hoping for a little more when it came to Gaga and Tim Burton teaming up. I don't know, am I alone in that? Am I being an asshole? Am I being a party pooper here? I don't know. Still good. And I'm probably judging harsher than I would other performers, only because I feel like Gaga's videos are really cool a lot of times. They're pieces of art. And that was a very fun video. But, it didn't feel quite like some of the other stuff. So what was the last one I did? Paparazzi? It was wild. Even stuff like Bad Romance, which I assume would just be kind of whatever. It's a fun, crazy video. some really interesting stuff to dissect in that one. It's not a lot for me to dissect in this. It's just like, dolls be crazy. I don't know, man. Good song, good lyrics, fine video, but not what I would usually, not the standard I have Gaga held to. So, for like real big Gaga fans out there, please let me know, am I being an asshole? Is this actually a great video and I am very wrong? By all means, let me know. I'll give it another shot sometime, but I will definitely be listening to this song for sure. So there you go. My favorite of her videos still gonna be 911. I think maybe always will be. I don't know. But yeah, there we go. Thanks so much for joining me, guys. Bye.